Welcome back to the VTuber News. This is Salvi, the one who resides on the right side of your screen most of the time, and I'm here now just to remind you guys that I do have a goal for, at the very least until my birthday in June. I would love to be able to reach 20k subscribers, so if you could please subscribe and continue to watch these videos whenever you have a chance, I would really appreciate it. Just a small reminder, of course, and do enjoy the rest of the video. The truth has come out when it comes to Filian's recent moves of removing and wiping all of her content from every single social media. As they say, the truth will set you free. Filian is an independent kimono mimi VTuber based in North America. She did have an issue with her model originally, which was that the person in charge of making the model, the person who made it originally on Booth, I believe it was on Booth, allowed for her to use it on Twitch and things like that. But no commercialized product could be made from it because so many other people were using it. It wasn't fair to anyone else. So in the TOS, she had it that way. Filian tried to make I believe it was U2s or something like that. One of those was making an actual figure of Filian because, of course, she's gotten so popular. She wants to start monetizing some of the stuff. Commercializing it, it wasn't allowed. So here we go. We have, of course, Filian is Lost here, who has over 314k followers on Twitter. And then on YouTube, we already know this, about the 3.14 million. And she still has everything up. Still has the certified snacker thing to allow people to continue to keep their streak. Because you could get streaks on how many months you have been on a subscriber. Then, of course, you have the Twitch, which only has stuff from years ago. And we have... of course, Remember Star showing absolutely everything, including her TikTok, including her Instagram, everything like that. Well, what we know at the very least from the YouTube side is, yes, she had all of these things removed, and I think she's even removing some other things that were maybe more hidden. In the end, she has gotten billions of views removed. And now we know kind of why. If you look at it now, a lot of her videos just say the content isn't available anymore, but at some point in time, which I looked through the here on the Wayback Machine on February 25th. I took a look there, and one of the videos said, video unavailable, the video is private. So that is the whole thing that people were wondering. Did she delete them all? Did she private them? Did she unlist them? What went on? They're not unlisted because this is what happens when you actually look at one of the actual, things. It'll either show you this or it'll show you this. When you look at actual video link, if you have any of the video links of her stuff before, and you will see that there. And it says Filian is lost. That's Cha-Cha, your VMom, recently did say Filian is lost. Then, people were freaking out. So this is the big reveal of what is happening. She is going to be going and doing a rebrand. We kind of had an idea. Well, anybody who was looking at this kind of had an idea that the rebrand was happening because of the fact that she was doing her ARG. She'd been gone since around December, and after she did the Minecraft Hardcore with Vidal and many other people, and she was, doing what she could to kind of keep people entertained as much as possible. She was absolutely trying to keep everyone entertained, which she did with ARG, and people were able to look at her old stuff, and that's one of the things that was holding people over. The fact that they could still look at her old stuff. Now, you can't do that so much anymore, but she will be back soon. That is my thought, at least, that she will be back soon, and within, I think, another month or so. The only reason why she would delete these things or private them, as shown here, is because she is doing the full rebrand. She's going to come back with a new form. Everything's going to be done, new debut, and everything. So, snackers, of course, guys, don't freak out too much. I don't think she's going to be gone. She's just, it's the final countdown, as you can say, the final countdown, as the song would say, or in this case, just the last stage before she gets into her new form. Ooh, subliminal messaging. Follow the squirrel. Subscribe to the squirrel. This is not a psyop. This is just me being a dumbass. Ooh, subscribe. Her termination appeal was rejected, as we're going to Kureiji Ollie, a female Indonesian VTuber associated with Hololive ID's second generation, along with Anya and Pavolia Rene. And what we're talking about today is something that happened a while back. I did cover it when it happened on March 31st. Kureiji Ollie was doing a 10-hour thing of Kureiji for You, and it was claimed automatically by YouTube, it seemed like, And she put out here, Kureiji Ollie would like to apologize to Kureiji Ollie, the rightful owner of the song Kureiji for You. And out here, I can't believe Ollie would do this to Kureiji Ollie. I am literally shaking. And it's like, I can't believe she would do this to an aspiring indie VTuber like you. And then you have, I had a nickel every time Holo ID copyright struck their own channel. I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice. And here we have all the other ones where people memed it up. People absolutely memed it up. Well, she didn't appeal. She, the rights holder of it, well, you know, she is from Hololive, so she is the rights holder of it. And the 10-hour loop of Kureiji for You by Kureiji Ollie. Training completed. Because whenever you get one of those things happening, you do have to go through a YouTube training, and that will give you an opportunity to be able to actually appeal it. You cannot appeal until you go through that training. And she did go through that training April 1st, and on April 2nd, she got that appeal rejected. And that is, because everyone thought it was an April Fool's joke. Nope. It says third-party content, and it was rejected. She says, you know, put the clown emojis there, because YouTube is in clown mode, apparently. That's what you get when your whole website is moderated by robots, bro. This is literally your song, and it's uploaded to your channel. What the F are you talking about? Team YouTube, can you help with this insanity? Her own song is blocking her stream, and that contained it. Can a human being please check and fix it? You're not mad at me, right? The question is, that voice says you're not mad. The claim by someone else, or did YouTube do it automatically? Could that be that someone is trying to steal your revenue? Could be, but no. This looks like it was an automated thing. It absolutely looks like it was more of an automated thing than anything, which means that YouTube is, you know, YouTube has that automated AI and all that kind of stuff. It is really dumb, honestly. April 1st, worst April Fool's prank ever, YouTube. So in the end, it's not about YouTube's AI, it's about YouTube itself and its employees. Who would have thought? What did they mean? Appeal rejected? Hello? The circus of a platform. Neil runs YouTube out of his basement. It's a tiny company. Things go wrong. This is why human will and always will be superior. Will always be superior to AI. Even third grader can do better than YouTube AI. You shouldn't steal music, Ollie. SMH my head. Of course, people making fun of the whole situation. Real April Fool was YouTube's moderation system all along. But YouTube said they see content creators, not JK. They are incompetent as F. The only way you can actually get YouTube to do anything, honestly, is if you do what she's doing right now, which is signal boosting. The whole situation's got 100,000 views, and yeah, really her own song. What do you mean get copyrighted? Nani? YouTube really? It's her song. Did you try asking Ollie for permission first? Automated appeal, right? YouTube. This is the future your CEO talks about. So yeah, they're really pushing for AI stuff. This is what happens when AI moderation goes wild. It says this is why YouTube copyright detection has and always will be worse. What the F is this? YouTube is being weird. Once again, proving what YouTube's incompetence, the AI incompetence. If you YouTube, you might need some glasses and then go see this again. Repealing the content creator appeal for using her own song. It's YouTube itself that forces content creator to give up most of the time. Yeah, because you can't really go against a big multi-billion-dollar corporation. You can, but it's very expensive. You're going to be spending millions of dollars by trying to do that. And not even Cover wants to do that. That's how big YouTube is. So I do hope she ends up getting it back eventually. But from what it looks like now, it's nearly impossible. The agency, AStars Production, has announced that Yukito Hoshitoki will be taking a hiatus starting on May 31st with no specified date for his return. The reason why they do no specified date for return is that they do not want to push or try to publish something that the person cannot fully commit to, because if it is a mental health break, a mental health hiatus, whatever you want to call it, then that can take some while to recover. You can take some while to recover from that. And it says AStars Production will not give you the full date, and I'm glad they don't give you the full date. But let's go with what AStars is saying here. They are. I had to take a picture of an actual translation because I had to go through Google Translate to get this all done. But for whatever reason, it's not working on Firefox, but it did work on Chrome. So this is the one I took a picture of on Chrome. It says, important announcement regarding Yukito Hoshitoki. Please be informed that he will be taking a break from activities starting May 31st, 2026. Thank you for your continued support. And where they have this is the Intai, I believe. And here it says, regarding the suspension of corporations and talent activities of Yukito Hoshitoki. To all our supporters and partners, our entire team would like to express sincere gratitude for the warm support, trust, and love you have shown Yukito Hoshitoki. Throughout this period, Yukito will be suspending his main activities and halting live stream focused events for a while. There's currently no set date for his return activities. Details are as follows. Live stream will be temporarily suspended from May 31st onwards. However, live streams that have already been scheduled will proceed as normal until that date. YouTube channel membership, the emojis and everything will be functional. Later, future changes will be announced. And continuing on here for the second page. All accounts will remain public and not will be deleted, but regular updates will stop from June 1st. Although core activities have been suspended, depending on future circumstances and opportunities, participation in limited scale activities, like let's say a special concert or what have you, or collaboration or anything like that, may occur when needed. Or like if there's already, for example, a sponsorship that they need to do. Then that will already happen. As you already know, that happens with Hololive and other large agencies as well. If they already have contractual obligations, they will do that even if they are on hiatus or not, because the obligation was agreed to before the hiatus. Yukito Hoshitoki's inventory will continue to be available, which means all of his streams, all of his past stuff will be available, and all of the merchandise will also be sold on Kureiji's Thailand online store and the Thailand store in MBK Center, 7th floor. AStars Production will continue to accept letters from fans, but only letters addressed to him before the 31st. Finally, we'll express our gratitude to all the fans, partners, and everyone involved for their unwavering support. Now, we do have Hoshitoki Yukito's actual response. His response here is, thank you all, Yumi, for your continued support. On behalf of Yukito, Hoshitoki would like to announce the indefinite termination of live streams, not termination of live streams, and main activities, which means hiatus. It's a weird way of saying hiatus. An official farewell live stream will be held on May 31st for his hiatus. He's using weird language here, which makes it think he's terminated, which makes it think it's a graduation. It's not. It's a hiatus. At this time, you've found wonderful friendships and received love from your lovely fans. Every day has been filled with happiness and smiles, creating many important memories in your life and will cherish dearly. I wish everyone a happy life, to meet you lovely people, and that you always have a smile on your face. Sending you love, miss you always. Thank you, and sorry for everything. Yukito Hoshitoki. So, his words sound very scary, but AStars is saying it's a hiatus, so right now we'll treat it as a hiatus. And I do wish him the best. I do wish the best for his fans that are going to be waiting for him to return. V.Live Unite is an organization that does VTuber concerts, and I've covered them before for some Phase Connect concerts that they've done, or at least concerts that they've done with VTubers in Phase Connect, and today we're doing one with Elia Stellaria. Elia Stellaria is a VTuber who is a part of, she's doing her own thing. She's just doing her own thing. And in collaboration with V.Live Unite, it's been hard work making this, so I really hope that you can make it a 3D solo debut bunny concert. And here is a thing for Elia Stellaria. Elia Stellaria for V.Live Unite. Sorry, I already flub everything. I flub everything. But here we go. May 2nd at 1300 PDT. So it has already happened. Let's take a look at it.
Hello and welcome!
Very nice. So this is her bunny outfit thing that she's doing here. Always very nice to see it. And let's take a look and see at the choreography and things like that.
It's me, Elia Stellaria, your silly goose. さあ、自分好みにすがって素敵に対する気持ち Is that okay? You enjoying it so far? Actually, more importantly, are you staying hydrated?
It's what's called, I think it's called Bunny Hole or something like that. It is, well, if you know, then you know. But this one's also a very hard one to, I always get flipped. I tried the English version once because someone dared me to do it. I wasn't able to do it. I flub the words too much. I just don't know how to do it quickly enough. My tongue cannot keep up, as they say.
Okay. Hi!
So yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot. But I'm very glad that she was able to do this and have some fun for V.Live Unite. It was a big thing for her, and very glad that she got this win. VTubers have a server, and their Discord server right now has some announcements. It is PHTubers. I'm not going to say the second word because I'm probably going to really destroy. More than likely, I'm really going to destroy the pronunciation of it. So here we go. It says, Tak Wuhan will not be successful without our VTuber partners. They lent us their time and promoted Tak Wuhan and even participated in the run. Thank you so much for joining. This was a run. It was a charity run for PH VTubers and other people in there. I did cover it. I did cover the whole event, and it was on April 13th to April 27th, the virtual fun run in support of House and of Somang, and that was a charity. So it was a virtual fun run done for about 2 weeks, and it was something that VTubers here, the VTubers you can see here, partnered with them in order to celebrate it and actually be able to get more. And there you go, down here with Mosaiku, Prince and Pixel here also being sponsors of it, and the PHTubers as well, giving them big thanks for everything that they did here for this virtual fun run for charity. I'm very glad that they were able to do it, and I wish them success in whatever they do in the future. They have a big announcement as we go to Nijisanji project, which is under Any Color, under the larger Any Color umbrella. You have Nijisanji, you used to have Nijisanji ID, you used to have Nijisanji Korea, India, etc. Now you just have EN and JP, and we are going to their Nijisanji app, which is their Japanese side. It says Nijisanji VTA Mascot Streamer Audition. Additional recruitment decided. We're recruiting individuals with distinctive charm. The mascots are like Loon Loon, and those that have popped out recently, they are Debi Deburu, I think is also considered a mascot character, as well as the Shiba Inu one that they have as well. Those I think are all considered mascot type of VTubers, mascot type of streamers. It says we're recruiting individuals with distinctive charm and unbound by the mascot frame, such a dapper atmosphere or a mysterious presence. Please check the official website and application form for details. You have this here until 5/8, so it is the official website there. And yeah, they're looking specifically, they already have the mascot already done, as you can see in this right here, but they are looking for someone that can reprise the role. What is Danny mascot? I thought this was Seville Silhouette. And yeah, Seville. I guess it's a Pokemon. Dandy means another newbie is going to be doing the Nijisanji, huh? If you remember, VTA is their Virtual Talents Academy. It is their training ground for new VTubers. They use this a lot for any new VTubers that are popping into the JP space. When they want to have someone a little bit more prepared. You go through, at least in the JP side, you go through Nijisanji VTA a lot of times. Unless you already have like a lot of experience, then they'll probably just put you in your own generation. But a lot of them do go through the Virtual Talent Academy, and that is the big one here. You know, mentioning the whole thing about VTA, what they are, talent development project. It's basically, you know, like I mentioned, getting people in there that in order for them to, by the time they get out, to know the way Nijisanji runs and all that kind of stuff. So they're going to be doing that, and the actual application is here. It is, yeah, do have to speak, read, and write Japanese, and more than likely reside in Japan for this, because, you know, events and things like that. But you at the very least have to be fluent, and by what I mean by fluent is pretty much native Japanese speaking, reading, writing, because you're going to be dealing only with the Japanese side when it comes to all of this. So good luck to anyone who pops into this, and I do wish them the best, because there are a lot of good people out there, and it doesn't matter what the company does, it matters more what the people do when it comes to this new VTuber, of course. But I will always criticize the agency, for any agency, for what they do negatively. Delta 59. The first stream relay schedule is going to be at 5/8 Friday, and it's going to be in these places. This is the whole thing we have here, which I am going to mute for now, because these are the people that are going to be showing up. These 4 girls are going to be a part of the whole stream here, their whole thing that they're doing. I do like the look of them. I do like the design. That's what I mean more than anything. You look at Rin, Me, and Konkon as well. The VTuber introductions, they're all here. We're going to take a look at them specifically each individual one here. You have Sumetogi here as the start one there. Nice to meet you. Sogarin, the feline police officer, G59's claws. And we have here Me. Yoyami Me was drawn for me Zatsuyaku, so the other people that drew and their mama, papa, slash whichever one they ended up being. And we have here Konkon, nice to meet you, Sweet Nibble Konkon from G Delta 59. I spent tons of time together from now on, and this is their full-on whole thing that they're having for the situation here. This is the allegedly the article, but it just shows this. I do apologize for that. We're moving on to this one for the Brave group being mentioned in this whole thing. Some people are having their questions about whether this is going to be a good VTuber group, whether they're going to be supported, or whether they're going to be dropped when it is no longer working properly for them or giving them enough money. G Delta 59 Braves Group's Labelverse Bverse will start distribution for the first time on Friday. They're using Bverse, I guess, as their subsidiary to have this group in there. Same time, the visuals and teaser videos for the members, which are only silhouettes so far, have been released. And we have here Yoyamaim, Chiakurina, Amagikonkon, and Sumato Green have been revealed. And they are doing ARG elements to there. It does look like they are going to be using the prime number of 59. It will open up a new horizons, included as the name symbolizes the unknown beyond the change. Previous presentations have suggested the development of ARG, alternate reality game. Fragmented information is placed on multiple channels, distributions, SNS, Discord, etc., to kind of drum up some interest in the whole thing, as you can see here. And all of them are there. It is a big project, and it looks like a lot of people are excited, but some people are also, rightfully so, questioning if this is going to last for a long time, because they did close Globey. They spin off several groups into FTW. It's just, they seem to be very, very, very much so about whether people make money or not, which is every company out there. But they have done a lot of bloodletting recently. Brave Group created a new group where they'll experiment with ARG-like elements. Furthermore, why would Brave Group buy Face Connect? Does it make sense that they'd already have V from Mirai? But yeah, people are just having a little bit of questioning on the whole thing. I do hope everything goes positive and nothing negative happens here, of course. Oh no.
Manicube, thank you. You are the one that said I wish I could pay content creators to make the content I want. This is karma, bro. Denialer, thank you for the pipes.
Karma for the Pippa. Well, yeah.
Holy shit, dude.
I can truly say that I'm happy I'm not getting that karma. AO3 is a place. AO3 is definitely a place. And she is, she wanted people to make content of her. See, I wouldn't mind people making content of me, but holy moly, AO3 is a whole different thing. Like you're seeing here, you have scent kinks, you have vomit drawer mentioned, your stinky feet girlfriend makes you dinner, hand holding, swearing, dubious consent, that smut, Pipkin Pippa stuff. Yeah, it is. Yeah, that's a curse. That's a curse. It's cursed. It's all cursed. It is insane. The Yabbit, the pink Yabbit, has very other Yabbit stuff going on apparently. Thank you guys for watching as always, and of course take a look, and if you enjoy everything, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification icon, all those things that YouTube asks of you. Really do appreciate you. Have a wonderful day.